Greetings gastronauts, this is KeefCooks, I'm Kevin, and today I'm going to do a gloriously simple and cheap and fantastic thing. I'm going to make the best cheese on toast you've ever had. Oh yes. This is a special request by Mrs. KeefCooks, yay! But don't get your hopes up, she's not likely to appear for a taste test. She's gone off to work because it's almost 9 o'clock. And yeah, there won't be any left by tea time, I'll tell you that. And a lot of you have been asking why she doesn't show up these days. And it's not anything serious, it's just she got a different job. And by the time she's finished and got a bus and struggled through the traffic, which is horrendous in Leeds at the moment, and so is the bus service. Yeah, she's just too knackered to make any sense, so that's why we don't see her very much. Anyway, if you enjoy this video, give it a like, share, subscribe, etc. And let's get on with it. The best cheese on toast that you've ever had. Oh yes. Ingredients for your cheese on toast. Purists would say cheese, bread, that's it. But not quite, not for this. There's a bit more to it than that. So there is bread and this odd looking loaf. Okay, confession, I actually made it yesterday and the lighting was awful. It was really, really dark because it's dark nights, which is why I'm doing this. Before breakfast, in fact, this will be my breakfast. Lucky me. So, well, here's a clip from yesterday of me slicing the bread. Right, so white bread is preferred, actually. I don't often say that, and normally we don't eat white bread, but this is perfect for this. And your slices want to be about an inch, a couple of centimetres or more, as long as it'll fit in the slots in your toaster if you're using a toaster. Cheese, extra mature cheddar, in fact, but whatever you like, as long as it's a hard, strong cheese that melts well, you're good to go. And then just for a bit of zing on top, I'm going to grate on some grana padano, like Parmesan, but cheaper. Some slivers of red onion, a scraping of mustard. I'm using whole grain mustard. I actually prefer English mustard, but this is Mrs. KeefCooks' special request, whole grain mustard. She loves that, and actually it looks better as well. Butter, lots of butter, and completely optional, a sprinkling or a dribbling of brown stuff. This is Hendo's because I'm in Yorkshire. You can get this fairly easily across most of the UK now, I think, or you can buy it online if you're abroad and it'll cost you a fortune. Alternatively, you can use that other stuff, Worcestershire sauce. Okay, let's get going. Actually, I'm going to make a cup of tea first because I need one. 5 minutes later. Tea. Right, slice your cheese, don't grate it. You can grate the Parmesan, but your main cheese, it's best if it's in solid slabs because then you can get better coverage of the toast. You don't want any of the toast really exposed because it's already been toasted and it'll turn black and nasty, and we don't want that. Oh, this cheese is amazing. I can actually see crystals of glutamic acid in there, which sounds horrible, but that is, yeah, umami. Umami. Now I'll grate a bit of the hard Italian cheese. Like that. And then some very thin slices of onion. Let's just take the skin off. It's a good idea, eh? I use red onion for this because it's more palatable raw than the brown onions. Kind of like that. So you can actually see through those. So, because you don't want to overdo it, it'll overpower the cheese otherwise. Now I'm going to toast them in the toaster. And I'll need to turn it over halfway through because they don't fit. You might think it's odd because we're going to finish this off under the grill, the broiler in the oven, and I could toast the bread under that as well, but it's not efficient at all. It takes a lot longer to do it that way. This does it actually fairly quickly and both sides at the same time. There we go, lovely toast. Now we butter the toast, nice and thick. I know it's probably not considered healthy, but while you can still afford butter, make the most of it. Then a good scrape of mustard. And your little bits of onion. And your cheese. I might have cut too much here, but that won't be a problem because I'll eat it. And then sprinkle your parmesan type thing on top. I'll put them on this pizza tray and stick them under the grill till it's nice and golden and bubbly. Now, some people might be a bit confused about what actually constitutes cheese on toast. So basically, one slice of toast, buttered, and cheese on top, melted. For a special occasion, a weekend treat, I do this. But also you could put a slice of ham on it, but that would be the French croque monsieur. Or you could put another slice of bread on top and fry it, but that would be a grilled cheese. You might beat an egg in it or make a sort of bechamel sauce and put beer in it, but that would be Welsh rarebit, and I've got a video for that. I'll put a link somewhere. And they're all very fine things, but they're all actually different things. So this is the best cheese on toast you'll ever have. Beautiful. So you can see it's sort of bubbled up. We've got little bits where it's started to turn brown, and that's exactly what we want. Oh, yeah. Can't wait to try it, but I've got to take photos. So, righty-ho, breakfast is served. Crunch. Little gloop of Handos. That was a mouthful of everything. Oh wow. Right, there it is, the best cheese on toast you'll ever have. Absolutely fantastic, really easy, fairly quick, and yeah, delicious. So why aren't you making it? Thanks for watching, and see you next time.